My family, while Meghan is living her best life, minding her own business, the UK media are extremely desperate. The senior members of the royal family are very, very desperate. Charles and Hamilton, who are named as the senior members of the royal family who had concerns about Archie's skin color, are also extremely, extremely worried, concerned. And my family, it shows. It shows because they are desperate for Meghan to support them. My family, basically, as of now, Harry and Meghan have not issued any statement whatsoever to discuss anything about the naming of Charles and Hamilton as the senior members of the royal family who had concerns about Archie's skin color. Harry and Meghan have not responded, reacted, or said anything, or issued a statement in support of Kate and Charles as the media and senior members of the royal family want Harry and Meghan to. They want for Harry and Meghan to say something, say anything to defend the ones my family were racist towards their son Archie. My family, Harry and Meghan, will do no such thing. Harry and Meghan will do no such thing. And my family, basically, something has come up. Something has come out that my family made me laugh so much when my family, I saw this. My family, now here is what happened. Basically, as all of you know, Meghan today was spotted out and about living her life, minding her own business. And my family, while Meghan was spotted in my family, she had some kind of, bracelet, my family, that Daily Fail is saying that my family, that bracelet that Meghan was seen having on her was a gift from Charles. And because it was a gift from Charles that Meghan was wearing, or my family had on her, my family, that somehow, by doing that, Meghan was expressing her support for Charles. My family, I mean, honestly, this shows me how desperate senior members of the royal family truly are, must be, for a response from Harry and Meghan. My family, Charles and Hamilton, they must know, and they must have known really, that their concerns about Archie's skin tone was racist towards Harry and Meghan's unborn child. They must have known that. It has nothing to do with unconscious bias. It was racism. My family, it was racism. And what makes those conversations between Charles and Hamilton about Harry and Meghan's unborn child at the time, my family, them expressing concerns about Archie's skin color. That is what makes what was said, those conversations between Charles and Hamilton, extremely racist. My family, by now, Charles and Hamilton must know that. And right now, clearly, they're itching for Meghan and Harry to say something, say anything to defend them. My family, I've had calls from Carnival or so-called experts demanding Harry say something, defends his so-called family. Well, guess what? Harry has defended his family. His family is Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. His extended family, on the other hand, when Harry has pleaded with them for help, support, they never even once have issued a statement, said anything to even condemn the abuse and racism directed towards Meghan, Archie, and even Lilibet Diana, despite Harry's constant pleas. Despite Harry begging his extended family to say something, say anything, they never have. And my family, each and every single one of you, you all know that. You all know that. My family. But now, senior palace courtiers, senior members of the royal family, practically want to use anything to send this message that somehow Harry and Meghan support them. Harry and Meghan are on, basically are supporting them. That what was said about Archie wasn't racist. My family, it was. It was. And we are not going to allow the royal family or senior members of the royal family to basically change the narrative here. My family, we won't. We'll keep calling them out and expose their actions and behaviors. That is what my family, we are going to do. So my family, basically, this stuff that happened today really, it amused me. And it showed me how desperate UK media and the palace are, my family, to claim that somehow Meghan, by wearing a bracelet, that she was sending support to Charles. My family, please hear exactly what was said, my family, because I want to get the context extremely right. My family, please kindly hear this. Apparently, according to the Daily Mail, Meghan Markle, when she was spotted out and about in Montecito, my family, close to her home, she wore a bracelet gifted by King Charles on first outing. Since royal racists were named in the Netherlands, sparking speculation that Meghan is using her jewelry to send subtle messages. I do have to say, the PR arm of the royal family, the UK tabloid press, sometimes in their bid, actually most times in their bid to give good press or support the royal family, in their bid to support senior members of the royal family, or my family basically be cheerleaders for Charles and William, some things they end up saying, most things they end up saying are just nonsense. Are just nonsense, my family. I even recall whereby I saw that after the Queen passed away, it was said that Kate Middleton is wearing the Queen's necklace as a tribute to the Queen. My family. What is that? What is that? What is up with this propaganda? That if someone is wearing this bracelet, it's a tribute to Charles. if someone is wearing this necklace, it's a tribute to the late queen, my family. And then you are hearing reports months later that jewelry is missing from the royal family's jewelry collection. Last seen being worn by Kate Middleton. So basically, she wasn't, giving a tribute to the queen. She was simply taking jewelry owned by the queen. That is what you can say she was doing, my family. And now we have something else here happening. They are saying that Meghan Markle, when she was peacefully living her life, minding her own business, my family, that she wore a bracelet that was gifted to her by Charles. Whenever Meghan steps out, UK media, from head to toe, they count the prices of everything that Meghan is wearing, from head to toe. For someone they call irrelevant, my family, it doesn't even make sense. But they count from head to toe exactly what Meghan is wearing. Even the jewelry she has on her, my family, they want to also count and list the price of jewelry Meghan has on her at all times. And my family have always said this behavior of what they do, of what Daily Mail and the other tabloids in particular do, whenever Meghan is putting out and about, is dangerous. It's very dangerous. You are not supposed to do what you're doing. What you're doing, your actions are extremely dangerous. My family, we all know what happened to, for example, Kim Kardashian, for example, on how she was robbed in Paris. So my family, after what happened to her, I think it's important that even the media, even UK tabloids that behave so unethically, my family, that they also use their heads. Whenever reporting, you must basically not list the cost of jewelry that someone is wearing or that someone has on her. You must not do that for the safety of that person. Unless the person wants for you to talk about the jewelry she has. And Meghan wants nothing to do with the UK tabloid press. After everything they have put her through, after all the abuse, all the racism, Meghan wants nothing to do with them. And I'm sure UK media know that fully well. So my family, the things they do to Meghan, they do it on purpose. To prop up the other members of the royal family. As they continue to basically, sadly, I must say, incite or continually this smear campaign towards Meghan Markle to destroy Meghan Markle. And my family, I do hope that the media, UK media, never ever succeed in destroying Meghan Markle or Harry. My family, that is my hope. So my family, basically, today, here is what my family, they said. That Meghan Markle proved that she was the queen of casual luxury on Monday when she was spotted. And that Meghan Markle appeared to offer an olive branch to Charles as she wore a bracelet gifted to her by the king in her first public appearance since the royal racism row was ignited, after the publication of Omis Kobi's memoir Endgame. My family, basically, here is what I have to say. I have no idea if the bracelet that Meghan had on her was even gifted by Charles. My family, I have no idea. And honestly, I don't care. I'll tell you why I don't care. Because if Meghan wanted to support Charles. If Meghan wanted to say anything in support of Charles or Kate Middleton, my family, both Harry and Meghan, would issue a statement through their spokesperson to say something to defend Kate and Charles. My family, Harry and Meghan, have done no such thing. Don't forget, Harry and Meghan are free to do what they want, are free to do what they please. They are free. My family, they are free. And despite all the demands from the UK media calling for Harry and Meghan to say something, say anything to defend Charles and Kate Middleton, people who, of course, both Harry and Meghan, enormous pain, people who have never even once, ever condemned racism towards Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. Someone like Charles, who stripped his own son off of his security. Someone like Charles, who did that to his own son, has never ever done anything to defend his son, call out the abuse towards his son. He has never ever done that. Even condemned the abuse towards his son. My family, Charles, has never ever done that. My family, it's expected for Meghan to just do to Charles, for Charles and Kate Middleton, something that they never ever did for Harry and Meghan. Stand up for them. Defend them. Defend people who have caused you harm, suffering, and pain. Nope. Meghan Markle will do no such thing. Meghan Markle will do no such thing. Meghan will do no such thing. No. My family. Meghan will do no such thing. You know? So my family, basically, Meghan stepped out in Santa Barbara on Monday. Basically having, basically just, looking super duper amazing, my family, and living her best life. And clearly also, it appeared that, perhaps she was from the gym or from doing yoga, my family. And my family, as Meghan is peacefully living her life, UK media want her to basically focus on them, focus on what's going on back in the UK. Even this stuff about, what Meghan has made her first public appearance. Of course not. Meghan, I'm sure, and Harry have been out and about, living their lives, walking, maybe even hiking. That's what Harry and Meghan have been doing. Even in the Harry and Meghan documentary, we saw that Harry and Meghan go out for hiking. My family, maybe that's what Harry and Meghan have been doing. It's just that my family, when they go out for hiking, perhaps can't even catch a photo of them. Even in the Harry and Meghan documentary, we saw that Prince Harry was going to taking his family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and even, their dog, my family, to go to some stables, my family, and see some horses. So my family, Harry and Meghan are very good at moving around. So it's not Meghan's public appearance. Just that my family, this time, Daily Mail was paying so much money to paps to look for photos of Meghan Markle and to find it. Or even photos of Harry and to find those photos. Because I'm sure that my family, much money has been offered really to paps to get a photo of, either Harry or even a photo of Meghan Markle. I'm sure my family. I mean, even after the names of the royals who had concerns about Archie's skin color, my family came out. I am sure right then and there, UK media offered money to paps in the US to look for photos of Meghan Markle, my family. And it took them a week until they found, a photo of Meghan Markle walking. It took them a week. So my family, basically, Meghan knows how to move around. She knows. Harry also knows how to move around California. They're living, their best lives, and just my family doing well, themselves. And that's even what we keep praying for each and every single day. That Harry and Meghan are okay, happy, and that they're doing so well. And that is what we want to keep on seeing, my family. But when we see UK media try to somehow, basically to lie about Meghan Markle, to defend senior members, royal family, who have never ever said even a single word in defense of Meghan Markle. My family, we are not going to stand for that. My family, we are not going to stand for that. And we are not going to sit idly by and watch as my family, UK media, lie about Meghan Markle. My family, we are not going to do that. We are not going to do that, my family. There is no way Meghan supports someone like Charles. My family. Meghan has a forgiving heart. Meghan has a forgiving heart. But clearly, from her actions, what she's always done really is keep her distance from those my family have been toxic to her. That is what we've seen Meghan do. Keep her distance from those who have been toxic to her. Meghan never attended King Charles' coronation to protect her peace, protect her mental health. My family, I'm glad. My family, that's what Meghan did. So my family, we will stand here and watch as people lie about Meghan Markle, as UK media lie about Meghan Markle to defend Charles or cover up for Charles' family. What Charles said about Meghan, her son, really. Meghan also and her son, Archie. My family, his treatment of them has been racist. And there is no other way to put it, my family. It has been racist. And my family, no matter what UK media do, basically, to try and even lie that, Meghan, by wearing this jewelry, is supporting Charles. My family, the fact is, no statement has been issued by either Harry and Meghan. My family, I'm happy that Harry and Meghan are maintaining their dignified silence. My family, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Why is that? Because my family, we've been demanding, calling for senior members of the royal family to defend Harry and Meghan from UK media abuse for a long time, and they never have. So my family, now that senior members of the royal family have been exposed for racism or for being racist towards, Meghan's son Archie, Meghan is not going to come out and defend them. They never have defended her, my family. And really, basically, Daily Mail must have paid so much money to get photos of Meghan. They must have been looking for Meghan Markle. My family, there is Meghan walking back to her car, living her life and just minding her own business. There is Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, living her life and just minding her own business. And just walking, my family, close to a home in Montecito, my family. My family, clearly, perhaps offered much money to look for her, to look for Meghan Markle and get a photo of her, for clicks, for engagement, and also to try and support Charles, really, or cover up for Charles and family, like what they're doing right now. It is Piers Morgan who went on Talk TV and made himself a part of the story, because he wanted to be a part of the, conversation. That is what he wanted. That's who Piers Morgan has always been. And he's the one who told the world and people who never knew really, you know what? The senior members of the royal family who are racist towards Archie. My family are Kate and also Charles. Piers Morgan did that. Piers Morgan did that. So my family, you can't ask, Meghan Markle or her to come out to defend Charles or Kate Morton for Piers Morgan's actions of basically exposing, really, the senior members of the royal family who had concerns about Archie's skin color. Blame Piers Morgan. Blame him. Blame him. Clearly, everyone knew it. Everyone in Fleet Street, they knew. Every reporter in the UK knew. But clearly, they were told, you can't say a word about this. They were told, you can't say a word about this. That is what they were told. You know? You can't say a word about this. And Piers Morgan went on blabbed and told the world, you know what? It's Kate and Charles. So my family, now that he has exposed them, my family, you can't expect for Meghan to come out and defend Charles for Piers Morgan's actions of exposing Charles, my family. Even Prince Harry, my family, said this, that, you know what? It is UK media that called the royal family racist, that called senior members of the royal family who had concerns about Archie's skin color racist. My family, he was right. Harry was right. It is the UK media. It is Piers Morgan. My family. And right now, he's trying to say, you know what? It wasn't racist. My family, it was. My family. Don't forget also, Piers Morgan did say a while back that my family, I want to quote Piers Morgan's exact words, that my family, he said himself. Back when he thought that somehow Meghan was going to invite him to a wedding. My family, he said this before even Meghan got married. And I quote, Meghan's marrying into a family that, to put it mildly, has a dodgy track record on race. Straight from Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan's exact words. But now he says, what racism? What racism? My family, what racism? That's what Piers Morgan says. He's the one who exposed, Charles and Kimilton as the senior members of the royal family who are racist towards Archie. If there's someone that Charles needs to be angry, towards, really, first of all, is himself and Kimilton for being racist towards a child, and also to Piers Morgan for exposing them, my family. Piers Morgan is the one who basically exposed Charles, my family. People who are basically allies of senior members of the royal family are the ones who exposed them. If Charles wants to be angry, let him be angry at his cheerleader, because his own cheerleader exposed him. My family, basically, now you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. And this lies, my family, that have been created really to try and claim that Meghan is somehow supporting Charles. My family, the woman whose son was racially abused, hasn't said a word, basically, to support, the people. My family have been racist towards her son and towards her. And Meghan will do no such thing. I believe that people who are racist must be exposed. And for me, I'm happy that basically, Piers Morgan told the world that the senior members of the royal family who had concerns about her skin color were Charles and Kate Morton. My family, now you tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed, my family, about what we have just discussed, my family. I want to hear your opinion, family. And also, hear exactly what also is being said in my family. That Meghan last wore the bracelet publicly during a hike in May. My family, if she wore this bracelet during a hike in May, right when she did not go to King Charles' coronation, our coronation, that Meghan wasn't even clearly invited to my family or welcome, then how is she, by wearing this bracelet right now, how is she supporting Charles? How? How, my family? How? You know? How? So, my family, these are all just a bunch of lies, my family. This is what it just is, my family. And that somehow, Meghan, by wearing this bracelet, it may be a sign of peace between the warring Windsors. After Scobie's new book, Endgame, named Charles and Hamilton as the two royals who had concerns about the color of Archie's skin before Archie was born. And that Harry and Meghan are desperate to get back into the royal fold. My family, it is the media that is desperate to have Harry back, using any means necessary, even by force, by trying to get Harry deported, my family. Because even right now, I have heard that somehow that case also is ongoing, as this right-wing think tank that has links to the media, my family, is still trying to gain access to Harry's, visa application, documents, my family. That's what they're trying still to get their hands on. That way they can try to get Harry deported. So my family, it is Wikimedia that want Harry back. Because if someone wants to come back, my family, I can tell you for a fact, if someone truly wants to come back, then even the media itself will basically not be pursuing a case in the US to try and get Harry deported if Harry was desperate to come back. But clearly, it's the media, UK media, want Harry in the UK, even by force, so Harry can perform for them. Because they can't stand seeing Harry thriving. They can't stand seeing Harry making money, for himself. To protect his, basically, they can't stand seeing Harry protecting his family. Living in an amazing mansion. They want Harry broke. Alone. No money. My family, that's never ever going to happen. And Harry is not returning to the arms of his abusers. And also, he's never going to wine or dine with the media. Because I think that this carnival also got us to believe that somehow if Harry comes back to the UK, that my family, they'll be able to gain access to Prince Harry, that Harry will have no choice but to speak with them, talk to them, have dinners with them. That's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. And it's high time the toxic UK media understand that. Harry is never returning to the arms of his abusers. Meghan is never returning to the arms of her abusers in family. And also, the fact that if Meghan and Harry wanted to say something to somehow support Charles or Hamilton, after they were named by Piers Morgan as the senior members of the royal family who had concerns about Archie's skin color, my family, Harry and Meghan, would have issued a statement by now. My family, Meghan wearing any bracelet, my family, or any cloth on her, does not mean those are signs that somehow she's supporting King Charles, my family. That somehow they are signs that Meghan is supporting King Charles. My family, those are just lies from the UK media. Just like senior members of the royal family kept quiet when Meghan was being abused, hounded, and vilified by the UK media. Harry and Meghan also are keeping quiet now that the abusers have been exposed. And my family, I fully applaud Harry and Meghan. Now tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to kindly hear your opinion, family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily Bedana and Doria Ragland. And all of you, members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you also forever, and may God bless you all, my family. I mean, the lengths that Tuki Media will go to try and cover up for Charles. My family, this, what they are doing, my family, it's too much. It is too much. It is too much. It is too much. It is too much, my family. It is too much. You know? My family, tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to kindly please hear your opinion, my family. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lily Petana and Doria Ragland. And all of you, members who call at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all, always and forever, and may God bless you all, my family. Hello, members of Duchess Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Duchess Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.